everybody.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Digital Recharge. I'm here with one of the rising stars in our agency, Pat Kreidler. He works with me in the paid department, so that would probably insinuate we're talking about pay today, right?
It would insinuate that, yeah, that's what we're going to be going through today.
Right on. So Pat wrote an awesome blog about things that agencies should be monitoring with a PPC campaign's health and performance and all that. So without further ado, Pat, do you want to kick us off here and kind of go through some of the reasons what agencies should be looking at?
Yeah, of course. So as a PPC agency, there's a few key factors that you need to be keeping in mind at all times. But the biggest one that I think that I stressed in this blog post is just that your primary function as an agency is to look out for the best interest of your client. Whether that's in the form of driving leads, increasing cost efficiencies, acquisition efficiencies, or just moving things around and strategizing in an intelligent way and leveraging all your resources. So that's really what the blog post is about, and I broke it down into a few key things that we should really be keeping the closest eye on that can potentially maximize your account performance and mitigate as much extraneous risk as possible.
Awesome. So I think one of the first points you bring up in the blog is negative keyword scrubbing, right? And that's something that we really take into consideration whenever we onboard a client. Do you want to touch on that really quick?
Yeah, so a big reason why negative keyword scrubbing is so important for PPC agencies to monitor is that it's really the backbone of your account structure. Your keyword scrubbing is important because it gives you insight into the search term data. And as we know, that's the closest look into the Google marketplace that we're really going to get. That's the closest litmus test to how people are responding and looking within the Google marketplace. So what we're trying to do as advertisers is go into that report, take a look at all the search terms that could potentially be leading unqualified traffic, unqualified clicks, unrelated traffic, and exit those out so that our ads can't be eligible to show for that anymore. Now, while that's a little bit technical, the reason this is beneficial for a business is because this helps them spend more intelligently. They're not going to be showing up for these keywords that are unrelated anymore and driving unqualified clicks, which charge us ad dollars. So it's all in an effort to hone in the amount of qualified traffic that's coming from our ads and to hone in the amount of cost efficiency with which we're bringing those users to the website. So again, it's the backbone of pretty much any successful and healthy account.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And then another point that you brought up in the blog, which I think is really, really important to kind of consider, is the quality score aspect of your
Definitely.
account.
Yeah, absolutely. This is another big one for us. I think just to intro a little bit, quality score is almost Google's safeguard in a sense. It makes sure that the most qualified ads are showing up to people with that search intent, and it mitigates any big spender, big industry powerhouse from dominating the marketplace and driving a ton of people to their website just because they can afford to do so. And in this, in this way, quality score is super important because if you're able to increase your quality score due to relevancy, you're actually going to save your client cost per clicks for ranking for the same position. And conversely, if you're not doing that correctly, you're going to make them pay more for the same position than you could have been, which is just kind of being irresponsible with client spend. It's not necessarily something that's indicative of a good or a great PPC agency by any means. And one thing that I do want to mention too is, like we've talked about, Google broke out those quality score columns within their interface now, so advertisers have way more insight into what is affecting their quality score, either positively or adversely, and they can make those optimizations way easier. So at this point, we just wanted to call that out as something that should absolutely be a routine, near daily thing that PPC advertisers should look at for their clients.
100%, I couldn't agree more, and that's been a very welcome addition to the library of tools that we have at our disposal from Google and the AdWords camp.
Absolutely, yeah, it's been really beneficial for a few of our clients for sure.
100%. Awesome. Well, yeah, again, great blog. Is there anything you kind of want to tie this all together with in terms of things that agencies should look for in their accounts?
Absolutely. I think the biggest takeaway from all of this is just that these factors are hugely important because it looks out for your client's best interest, like I was mentioning. It makes sure that the right people are visiting their website, that they're taking the right action, that they're qualified to do so, and that you're doing so at a cost-efficient rate. A lot of this boils down to dollars and cents, but that's the world that we operate in, and we're, as advertisers, we're taking this budget on good faith from the client that we have, that we're going to spend it intelligently, responsibly, and in a cost-efficient effective way. And these things that we named in the blog post that we just discussed here today are really going to help you hone in on those efforts and drive the best possible results for your clients.
Couldn't agree more. And awesome blog, Pat. If you guys are interested in checking that out, please visit our website, visit our blog. And if you guys have any other further questions of this, please feel free to reach out. We're at contact@powerdigitalmarketing.com. Thanks again, Pat.
Of course, thank you for having me.
For sure. We'll talk to you guys soon.